Hello, everybody. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to put out the long, comprehensive meta-analysis type videos that you all like to see. I have an interview next week, my second interview, and it's with a VP of a petroleum company, and I'm very, very excited about it. I'm very excited at the prospect of starting a kick-ass new career. And I really hope I nail it and get into it. But that being said, I won't have time to make Pokemon videos anymore. Instead of analyzing metas and team builds, I'll be analyzing petroleum revenues. So I do hope I get it, lest I be banished back to Indeed.com purgatory. Because we all know the true meta is stacking that bread. All right, so this video isn't a long one. We're going to be taking a look at the team we made in the previous meta-analysis video. And this match is pretty quick. I don't have the time I used to have to be able to play. I do have to study quite heavily because I don't want to look like an ass clown in my interview. And I could also keep, I could keep doing battles on Showdown and look for the perfect battle for the perfect content in which nothing goes wrong or, everything. I use everything perfectly and I can explain it perfectly in my video, but that's just pretty impractical. So I do apologize if this battle is a little too short for you, but I am able to secure a quick win with the tactics we talked about previously. Okay, so... Oh, yes, one more thing. I did say I won't be able to upload those long videos anymore, but I do want to kind of complete the OU meta-analysis series. And I plan on doing one final big video kind of talking about the Pokemon on the OU list and some good move sets, as well as, their function on the team. So I predict that video being pretty long. And I hope I'm able to sandwich it in before I start the interview process with this company. Anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at this match here. Okay, right, we got our Starmie lead, Alakazam. Boom, turn one, Chansey switch because of that Thunder Wave. Haha, dingus. All right, so we got our Chansey status. I'm going to start firing off the Sing because Sing is very inaccurate. He switches his Tauros into Sing. I wouldn't recommend that, but don't be picky when there's an Alakazam in front of your paralyzed Chansey because those special drops will start adding up quick. And along with the paralysis, there's a chance that your Chansey can die. Sing is really inaccurate, so go ahead and fire that bad boy off because there's a high chance you're going to miss a lot. So just keep shooting it off, and if they don't want their Zam to go to sleep, which is like, I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't know why you would switch into Tauros, but they may switch into something, and you can get that Sing off. A common thing to switch into is actually Snorlax. People like throwing in a Snorlax and a paralyzed Chansey because they want to hit it with the attack, and then they could accidentally switch a valuable Pokemon right into a Sing, and boom, now that Snorlax is dead in the water. Okay, so he goes Tauros. He keeps his Tauros in because he doesn't think the Chansey can do anything to it, I assume. I go to my Tauros, which is, great, because, hey, thanks for doing nothing. Now I can Switch Punish you. Okay, so I get my Switch Punisher in, and he stays asleep because he's, oh crap, I don't want to switch, right? He stays... I don't know why he did this. I don't do the Hyper Beam because I think he's going to switch it out, right? Because Tauros, his sleeping Pokemon's about to die, and he's probably like, oh, well, I have to switch now. So I didn't Hyper Beam. I did another Body Slam, but of course I roll a crit. So now I get to sleep something again if I have the opportunity. Okay, he puts his Zam back in. I don't want to get paralyzed, so I go right back to my Chansey and block it. He goes Snorlax, of course, there's that common switch in. And then I go my Snorlax as a counter because it's, the most obvious counter. And this situation, what you're about to see, is extremely common in OU, is Snorlax versus Snorlax, and they're both reflected, right? So what am I going to do? Thank God I have the Ice Beam because, it's probably my only viable option against this opposing Snorlax is to get a freeze on it. This what you're seeing right now is so common in OU. It happens all the time. Luckily, I get the freeze. But I think this picture here defines Red, Blue, Yellow OU quite accurately. All right, he's going to go Gengar, which is smart because he knows the only move I can hit Gengar with is Ice Beam, and that's pretty impractical. So I'm going to go Chansey. He's going to blow up in the Chansey, and that's absolutely fine. What I'm about to say might stir up some controversy, but I think it's the correct thing to do. So, if your Chansey is paralyzed, or, I don't know, some valuable Pokemon is paralyzed, and the opponent has a sleeper out, and, you know, it's a Gengar, it can explode, or if it's an Executor, it can explode on you and kill it, leave it in. Leave it in anyway, because it's better than your opponent getting kind of like a 2-for-1 or a 1.5-for-1. It's like, yeah, you're going to explode. That is fine. I would rather you go ahead and explode because you're wasting one of your Pokemon for one of my Pokemon, and you also can't put anything to sleep. So go ahead and kill that Executor. Go ahead and kill that Gengar. You know, it's fine. Go ahead and blow up. I'm willing to sacrifice one of my Pokemon to avoid getting another one getting put to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's good for me because you're wasting quite a thorn in my side, right? So now my Snorlax is free to go because he blew up his Gengar, and he doesn't have anything to like really stall my Snorlax with anymore. So we both throw in Starmie Zam. I eat the paralysis. Why did I do that? And I paralyze him back. Let me think for a second. I stay in. What's this? Frozen, right? Go away. I have Rhydon and Zapdos, right? So I guess I was fine with Starmie getting paralyzed, and I think I just wanted to go to war with this Alakazam to kind of buy myself more time and kind of put Starmie in as a spacer. Maybe I was planning to switch in, like maybe I wanted to drop his special and switch to Rhydon to finish him off later. Let's see what happens. He goes Zapdos, which is like, hey buddy, too early. Too early with that Zapdos, because look at this. Uh-oh, right? And I'm going to, what am I going to do? Earthquake the Zapdos. Pretty smart, because I was hoping he would go to his last or his Alakazam and be stupid. And then I put in Snorlax, right? Earthquake the freeze Snorlax. Put in my own Snorlax, because he's just really hard to kill, and the Zam is paralyzed. So I put my Queen back in to really do some more damage, and it works. So he puts the Zapdos in, yeah, and he's feeling pretty cornered at this point, right? I kind of do have him in checkmate. I don't know what his last Pokemon was. Maybe Chansey, probably Chansey. I think. Let me think. Rhydon, Zapdos, right? He's about to lose his Zapdos for sure. His Zam's paralyzed. I still have my Rhydon, so that Zam's pretty dead. Frozen Snorlax to go away. And Chansey left, right? Yeah, I guess he's feeling pretty cornered and outnumbered, so he just threw in the towel. Anyway, that's the match. I wish it went a little longer so we could have some more comprehensive analysis, but as you could see, I saved my Zapdos for dead last, as we spoke about before. Anyway, I hope to see you all in the next video.